The following is a presentation of the Missouri Sports Network.
Good morning and hello again, everyone, and welcome back to the morning update here on the Missouri Sports Network, MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage. Dateline, October 22nd, 2024. It's the 295th day of the year in the Gregorian calendar. 70 days remain until the end of the year. On this date in history, 1962, the Cuban Missile Crisis. President John F. Kennedy, after an internal council with former President Dwight D. Eisenhower, announces that American reconnaissance planes have discovered Soviet nuclear weapons in Cuba and that he has ordered a naval quarantine of the communist nation. 13 days in 1962, very harrowing. And in 2012, cyclist Lance Armstrong is formally stripped of his 7 Tour de France titles after being charged for doping. On this day in sports, presented by Great Southern Bank with more than 100 locations in 6 states. Great Southern Bank, understanding what really matters. On this date, 1972, in the World Series, Oakland A's beat the Cincinnati Reds 3-2 in Cincinnati for a 4-3 series win. It's the A's first championship since 1930 and first in Oakland. MVP of the World Series was A's catcher Gene Tenace. And in 1975, in the World Series, Cincinnati Reds beat the Boston Red Sox 4-3 at Fenway Park for a 4-3 series. MVP is none other than Pete Rose. On in 1992, on this date, the Atlanta Braves became the first American team to win a baseball World Series game outside of the United States as they beat the Toronto Blue Jays 7-2 in Game 5 at the Sky Dome in Toronto, Ontario. In the high school girls golf state championships yesterday in Class 1, that was played at, and I apologize, got the wrong sport pulled up. So give me just a second here on the morning update. I got all prepared for that, and then it was not there. And that happens in live radio. Girls golf state championships is Class 1. Class runs played at Crown Point. South Harrison, in the team score, South Harrison has a 4-stroke lead over Deschênes at 367, Deschênes at 371, and in third is Stover right now, 18 back at 389. On the individual results, Riley Nicole Allred shoots a 1 under par 71 and has a 5-stroke lead. The young lady from Ash Grove is leading Layla Bates from School of the Ozarks by 5 strokes. Hang Zhang from Whitfield is 8 back at 79, and Madison Dinker of Deschênes is 9 back at 80. On your Class 2 team leaderboard, MICDS has a 12-stroke lead over Cape Notre Dame. They're at 348, Cape Notre Dame at 360. St. Michael the Archangels sitting at 385 on the team scores. Individual leaders, Morgan A. Newt from Wright City shot a 75, and she has a 1-stroke lead over Lisa Zhang of MICDS at 76. Emery Dawn Cameron is 2 back at 77. She's from Nevada. And Sarah Kohler from Maplewood, Richmond Heights, along with Morgan Whittington of MICDS, are just 3 back at 78. So top 5 right there, all within 3 strokes of each other as they head in to their second day. Today should be weather-wise across the state good. This Class 2 is played at Fremont Hills in Nixa. In Class 3 at Rivercut in Springfield, Glendale has a 28-stroke lead team-wise over Central. Glendale comes in at 333. Springfield Central is 28 back at 361. Fort Zumwalt 31 back at 364, and Washington 41 back at 374. Paige Bowman is at 3 under right now at 69. She has a 3-stroke lead on Addison Isabel Davis of Kirksville, and then her teammate Audrey Duval is 4 back at 73. In Class 4, played at Dalhousie and Cape Girardeau. Visitation Academy has an 11-stroke lead team-wise over St. Joseph's Academy. Francis Howe comes in at 22 back at 340. Visitation at 318. On your individual leaderboard, McKenna Casey of Park Hill South is at 74, and she's tied with Catherine Ryan of Father Tolton at 74. 2 back of the leaders is Adeline Swan of Ray-Pec at 76. Annabelle Bush of St. Dominic is 3 back at 77. And Tess Guignan of St. Joseph's Academy is 4 back at 78. And there are a handful at 78. Avery McLaughlin of Visitation, Hannah Modert of Francis Howe, Grace Tiedemann of Springfield Catholic, Cameron Colleen Yelton of St. Joseph's Academy, all at 78, just 4 off of the lead. Switching to softball, and before we do that, we're going to step away. We'll take a quick timeout. You're listening to the Morning Update on the Missouri Sports Network. Back after these messages.
I'll have the avocado toast minus the avocado.
So, toast.
Yeah. Everything is so expensive these days. Hey, Chevy gets it. That's why they're keeping prices down to earth, like on the most affordable EV in America. A super strong and capable Chevy truck. And a high-tech Chevy SUV. Why is Chevy making affordable vehicles connected by OnStar? It's so together we can do more.
We believe banking should make your life greater. It starts with affordable options to meet today's needs and tomorrow's dreams. From smart account options that fit your style to flexible loans for what comes next. It means convenient ways to access and manage your money whenever you need it and wherever you're headed. Most of all, it takes great support. Someone you can count on for trusted guidance and to be there for you every step of the way. Great options, great convenience, great support for life. Great Southern Bank, understanding what really matters.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start?
Here, in the classroom.
On the stage.
In the pool.
On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah! Be great.
Participate!
Hey, welcome back to the morning update here on the Missouri Sports Network, MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage. Presented by Lyona Laborers Local 663, who remind us, hey, let's drive safely in those work zones. Those folks want to go home to their families as well. We'll start off in state championship softball here as we're coming to district championships. So state quarterfinals will take place on the 26th, which is Saturday. There's still some districts to be decided. 40 games on the docket last night. We'll start off in Class 1 in semifinals. In Class 1 at Halfway, Stoutland upsets Halfway. Halfway was the 1 seed. Stoutland wins 4-1. They are the 4 seed, and they will move on. They will play Norwood. Norwood in the other semifinal game defeated Walnut Grove 2-1. Elsewhere in Class 1 district championship at Hermitage, St. Elizabeth improves to 27-2 as they defeat Wheatland 11-0. Class 1 District 3 championship at Glasgow, Northeast Cairo, they are the 2 seed and they defeat Glasgow 5-4, so they move on. And in Class 1 District 4 championship at Ladonia, Paris, the 1 seed, goes to 22-6 as they defeat Community 15-0. And in Class 1 District 8 championship at Princeton, the 2 seed, defeats Albany, the 1 seed, 7-2. In Class 2 District Softball, Class 2 District 2 semifinals, the 1 seed Montgomery County, they defeat Valley Park 3-1. And the 2 seed Ellsbury defeats the 3 seed Louisiana 7-5. In Class 2, District 3 semifinal, it was Lynn, the 1 seed, 5-3 over Eugene, and the 2 seed Iberia defeats New Bloomfield 4-3. Class 2, District 6, and this was the championship game, South Harrison defeats Marceline 8-7. And in the Class 2, District 7, the semifinals, Mid Buchanan, they defeat Plattsburgh 17-2. And West Platte, the 3 seed, defeats the 2 seed North Platte 4-3. Class 2, District 8, it was the championship game in Carrollton. Just one loss on the season, 25-1. They defeat Salisbury 8-7 in Class 2. Moving on to Class 3, softball. Class 3, District 1 championship. Saxony Lutheran, the 3 seed, defeats Donovan, the 4 seed, 5-1 in that championship. The Class 3 District 2 championship at Sullivan. Sullivan defeats Ursuline Academy 10-0. Class 3 District 3 championship at Winfield. Winfield, the 1 seed, they move on to the quarters. They defeat Lutheran St. Charles 5-1. And then the Class 3 District 4 championship, Centralia, the 1 seed, they defeat Macon 9-0, and they move on. In Class 3 District 5 in the semifinals, Fatima defeats California 7-2, and they will play Blair Oaks, who defeats Vienna 10-0. And in Class 3 District 6 championship, the 1 seed Nevada, they move on to the quarters. They defeat Cassville 7-6. In the Class 3 District 7 semifinals, Oak Grove moves to the championship of that district as they defeat Summit Christian Academy 7-0, and they will play Odessa, who defeats Pleasant Hill 5-3. Class 4 softball districts. Class 4 District 1 championship at Cape Girardeau. Notre Dame defeats Farmington 3-1. Your Class 4 District 2 championship at Webster Groves, Corhazoo Academy defeats Festus 8-5. And in your Class 4 District 4 championship, Incarnate Word moves on to the quarterfinals. They defeat Fort Zumwalt East 7-2. Class 4 District 5 championship at Hannibal, Father Tolton defeats St. Dominic 1-0. And in your Class 4 District 8 championship, Kearney moves into the quarterfinals. They defeat Platte County 7-0. In Class 5 District softball, in the Class 5 District 1 championship, Jackson defeats Oakville 3-2 to go to the quarterfinals. The Class 5 District 2 championship, Lafayette Wildwood moves on to the quarterfinals as they defeat Parkway South 8-2. Class 5 District 3 championship, Francis Howell shuts out Francis Howell Central 15-0, and they move on to the quarterfinals. And in the championship at Troy, Missouri, Class 5 District 4, it was Elias Catholic, the 4 seed, winning that district championship, moving on to the quarterfinals. They defeat Troy Buchanan 9-7. Class 5 District Championship played at Kickapoo High School. The 1 seed Kickapoo advances to the quarterfinals as they defeat Republic 5-0. Class 5 District 6 Championship at Grain Valley. It's Rockbridge defeating Grain Valley 4-1 to move into the quarterfinals. And the Class 5 District 7 Championship at Lee Summit. It's Raypeck over Lee Summit West 7-1 to go to the quarters. And at Liberty North High School, Liberty North defeats Park Hill to move on into the quarterfinals 12-4. Those are your softball scores, district scores updated from around the state of Missouri. We encourage you, hey, go to our Facebook page and like us on Facebook. Go to our YouTube page and subscribe at Missouri Sports Network in both cases. Certainly appreciate you tuning in. And as always, the Missouri State Highway Patrol reminds us to take that 3 seconds and buckle up. It's 3 seconds that could save your life. Be safe. Be smart.